Na 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 na. It's a talking bollocks Christmas that's being released after Christmas, probably
January.
maybe. We'll see when we finish this.
Probably. Hello, folks.
Hello, how's it going?
Right, Resi 3, because this twat's decided to turn up from the wastelands of the north.
Yes.
Literally, we're not actually joking about that one. And because the Nemesis 3 remake reveal got dropped, we decided, fuck it, let's give a go at the OG. Like we kind of did with Resi 2. Now, I think I've still got the old file which has some stuff unlocked. Do you want to do that, or do you want to do fresh?
Let's go fresh.
Fresh. And you don't even need to ask why he went for hard mode. Because he thinks he remembers it. Which he does.
Well, also, if you play on hard, if you kill Nemesis, you get cool shit.
This is true. Also, it's on hard.
Oh, yeah, but there's no real difference. Like, it's just, like, the amount of... I think it's just the amount of ammunition is the only difference. But anyway... It's been a fair while since we've done one of these.
Yep.
I think, in fact, it was this time last year that the last parts of...
Yeah, the
Resi 2
the OG Resi 2 was coming out.
Just before the remake of Resi 2 dropped.
Oh, yeah.
So...
It's actually kind of weird because the time skip between the original Resi 2 and the original Resi 3 is looking like it's going to be about the same as it is with the remakes as well, because this was blasted out in like 8 months or so. So
it was pretty quick, yeah.
So obviously give it a wee bitty while, and hopefully, I mean, the Resi 2 remake, that was pretty bloody good. So as long as they don't sort of go too bananas over the top with Resi 3 stuff, should be a banger.
Should be. This is my favourite of the original Resident Evils by
the original trilogy
by a country mile. Yes, I mean 2 is great, and I love 2 to pieces for what 2
was and did.
Yeah. But like you can see just in the difference. Like we're talking over it, but like the difference in the quality just of this FMV.
Oh yeah.
Between.
In 8 months.
I mean, between this and Resi 2, like you still kind of have, even with the FMVs, you had what I used to call like sausage limbs.
Yep.
They didn't really have limbs that moved and bent. They had sausages that all moved.
They had tubes. They had cartoon tube arms. Yeah.
Oh, so good. But yes, so 2 is great. I love 2 to pieces, and I love the original. I'll say, I've only ever played the director's cut, but I like the original Resident Evil as well. But 3 was always my jam. Now, I did totally max this out when I had this on my PlayStation. Because like you can unlock some cool little extra backstories if you complete it.
Oh yeah,
and there's 8 of those you can do. So that's beating the game 8 times.
Yeah. I would say, despite not having the secondary campaign or the zapping system, this would have possibly slightly more content and replayability than 2. Possibly.
I don't know if I'd go that far because once you we're almost in.
Almost in.
Here she is. This is the master of unlocking herself.
Master of choosing the completely inappropriate outfit for the situation.
Done.
Right. Do you wanna?
I think I can.
Yeah, just knock him down and run past, because this is the weird little scripted opener. Like, I don't even know why they didn't have this part as a cutscene, because nothing of what just happened mattered. I think this is reiterating that Jill knows what she's up against, but has kind of fucked herself with the anticipation of scale, shall we say.
Yes, very much so.
But also, all I can think is just how bloody cold she must be. Because this is like, is it September or October this is set? Oh, there we go.
So, September 28th.
Yes, September 28th, Mountains of America. Is that cold? I don't know, it probably is.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. It'd be fucking freezing.
Yeah.
Because I never know where this is supposed to be set, but in my mind, it's always somewhere like Colorado.
It's the Midwest in the mountains, so yeah, the sort of South Park region of the world.
So, like, in all theories, there should be fucking snow.
Yeah. And she's dressed like that. I mean, just like, there should be like a temperature gauge or something. Like, I don't know, like freaking Metal Gear Solid 1 or something. Find the hot area to unfreeze the key or your butt cheeks, whichever happens first.
That's it.
I still miss the PS1, like, silent film acting, waving arms all over there. I half expect there to. I wouldn't be surprised if someone does like a because the PS1 style, the low poly is now starting to get into the indie crowd of modern games. And it's I just really think it would just be a really good one if they had a game where people do all that gesturing, and it is a silent movie. They do the gesturing, then there's a black screen with the text on it.
Yeah, the one I always loved was the I think it was a zero punctuation thing about Mass Effect, because Mass Effect kind of has the same problem where it's like, hello, Commander Shepard, wave hand. What about them aliens, eh? Shake fist.
Let's go get them, Nod's head.
Right. Okay, so the slight difference in this one is you get this thing. So obviously you can find ammo lying around, but what there's also lots of lying around is gunpowder. And what that allows you to do is obviously make more bullets and things like that. But depending on how you mix the powders together, depends then on how what bullets you make. So if you don't want to use handguns, or you only want to use the grenade launcher and not the shotgun, you can kind of tailor your playthrough very much to what you want to do with this one. Now, there's also a lot of randomization in this game, so there's probably like 5 different iterations of where everything can be. Things like essential keys, they're always in the same places, but
speaking of gunpowder,
so in there, that gunpowder could have been type A, or it could have been
probably B at this stage.
Probably B.
Do you want to get rid of the instruction manuals? I think we're a bit beyond the in-game instruction manuals at this point.
Yeah, I mean, this might be screwing me over, making me straight into handgun. But to be honest, I don't really ever remember using much of the reloading tool.
No, I definitely remember finding myself with a ton of the ammo at the end of the game, for sure.
Yeah.
Knife is still... I like how they start with the knife in there, because they just know that's what's going to happen. People are just going to dump it straight away.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But because they shoved the gunpowder mechanic into the Resi 2 remake.
They did.
Sort of.
Well, not even. It was very, very much front and centre. You could make pretty much anything with the gunpowder if you knew how to mix it.
Yeah, that was it. It was more sort of just like an aside. Whereas in this, it does get a little bit more central as to what you need to do with the gunpowder. Like you said, you can really screw yourself over if you don't eke out your stuff right.
One other point to consider about this game is that there are multiple branching kind of paths, and there's a couple of different endings. Now, I might have maxed this out before, but I haven't played this game probably 15 years.
Yeah.
So we'll just go and see how much of this shit I remember.
So L2 for map. There we go.
Oh, it's much more detailed than I remember.
Yeah, this is another good... I mean, I'm sad in that I like my maps in games, but I'm still waiting for the Silent Hill beta. The map that changes itself as you go.
Yeah.
And I think I said in Resi 2 remake vids I did that one came pretty damn close. Hi, Brad.
Hi, Bradley.
Chicken art vickers. Now there is we do want to grab them all, don't we? Because
we do. If I remember rightly,
that was an oops. Come on, you giant numbery bastard. There we are. Yeah, because we do want to go down.
Because the shotgun, if I remember rightly, is down here.
There is someone down there, though.
There is.
Down and square.
There's also a kind of dodge mechanic in this game that isn't in the other ones, but it's kind of shit.
Yeah, it's real finicky. It's not frame perfect, but it ain't far off. Yeah, just drop him and just grab the stuff.
we do also need that. So that was
we did
good
need to come
down here.
Let's get it off old rotten chops. It looks like he gave himself a Cobain haircut. Yep.
But yeah, so obviously, like, we'll shoot for the best ending that we can. Remember, but we aren't going to be. If we get the good ending, then miracle. It'll be fucking miraculous. Right, let's see what's around here. If I remember rightly, this is a bunch of fuckwits around here.
Speaking of which...
Oh, god damn it, get off me!
Yeah, now let's just get that along, because we're still right at the beginning and we ain't got shit.
Now if I remember rightly...
You find
that guy's daughter?
Yeah, because he lost his daughter, as in he ran away and left her. And I think, So now, I believe, give him the haircut. She doesn't have something. Does she? No, she doesn't. But if we go back into the warehouse, I think that's triggered What's-His-Face, who I don't care about, to come out.
I mean, he definitely, if you come back much later, he will have come out and been eaten by something, and you can get in there, and there's like loads of...
Oh, no, not quite.
Okay.
Nah.
Yeah, he's...
I just thought, because I always remember coming back, having the woman turn up, triggering, and then being able to go in and grab all the stuff.
Yeah, no, because I think it's just a bunch of powder, and there might be a spray in there as well, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, there's a decent little chunk of change.
It's worth doing.
Yeah, but there we are.
Because I think if I remember rightly, she is zombified when you come back, and that's kind of fun. But yeah, so it's
let's get the long way around.
I'm so fucking happy that this is being remade. And I was a huge fan of the Resident Evil 2 remake. Now, the Resident Evil 2 remake we haven't spoken about much on the channel as the two of us, because we haven't done anything together since that came out. So we have spoken about it, obviously, as in real life, but I probably game of the generation. I'm going to go that far. I was well.
I would always be hesitant of saying that, purely because there's probably going to be something you haven't played, which would.
But that's irrelevant. Close. Anything that I haven't played is irrelevant for my own personal, enjoyment or thought of as. Fuck you. And fuck you.
Yeah, we can do a loop of these guys. Lots of people having fun times.
Now, is that just a thing? Because I know there's a map somewhere around here.
No, it's on the... There it is.
Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah, it's PS1 on the pre-rendered background. Look for the thing which isn't pre-rendered.
Uptown map.
There we go.
Here we go. Controls are a little bit changed around from Resident Evil 2. The other thing as well with...
remake.
So I was a huge fan of the Resident Evil 2 remake. I don't think there's any part of Resident Evil 2, the remake of Resident Evil 2, that I don't like. I think every part of it, it's my idea of like how remakes should be made. This is where all the secret costumes live.
And we can't get in there because Jim didn't want to load up the save.
That's fine.
We can't get in there, Jim.
It's locked from the... Ah.
Yeah, we need to go past the guys you just spent avoiding.
Okay.
Fortunately, they are quite literally brain dead. Think you can just scarper past these guys? Yes. Because we are not at the point where we need to kill everything that moves.
No, absolutely.
But I've gone on the record about how with the Resi 2 remake, I'm not really a fan of the hunk tofu extra survivor things. But then again, I was never much of a fan of them. Them to begin with, because I always liked Eddie for the. Thank you, Cap, for knocking that thing off. For the whole, you have limited amount of resources charged through. I would say that's an exception for the mercenaries mode on this, purely because that's designed to be roguelike-y. But also, played over and over again, because you still get stuff even if you fail. That was the thing. If you fucked up with the remake extras, you just started again from the beginning. That's why rogue light and roguelike, I always like roguelike. Because at least I know you don't have to waste any ammunition whatsoever. Brad's got this. He's the man.
Yeah. Brad is.
There we go. See, you don't have to waste a bullet.
The joke is that Brad is most definitely anything but the man.
Oh yeah, no, he's a literal pussy.
I mean, in all fairness, like in his situation, like I would be probably losing my shit. Like in this situation, like I would not have my shit together. Like anyone who goes on about, oh, I've got my zombie bug out plan, and what I'd do if there wasn't a zombie apocalypse. No, you are
one of the zombies.
Absolutely fucking wrong. And anyone is like I would be losing my shit. He's after Stars members. I wonder who it could be. Who could it be?
It could be the guy whose name and face is on the box.
It could be, yes.
The payphone. Now, that's going to require quite a bit of explanation, because there used to be these things called payphones.
But,
yeah, no, it's and that. But the only other thing from the main remake that I wasn't keen on was Mr. X. Just the way they handled him. I liked him more in the original, where he was like an event, rather than like a constant thing. Because, yeah, he was scary at the beginning of it, and then he just got really fucking annoying. Because he would always, for me, seem to turn up at that point where it's like, oh, he's there, so I can either get decked in the face several times, or I can run around the complete other end of the map in order to avoid him. I just got a little bit annoying for me.
See, I kind of, on one hand, I don't want to go that way, I want to go the other way. On one hand, I agree with you, because the constantness of him, especially in because there's so little difference between the A and B campaigns.
Yeah,
I
wouldn't even call them differences.
Yeah, I mean, there's so little differences. I think that they probably should have kept X in the B campaign, but it meant that. Because it was a thing, I don't know if you guys would have seen if you've watched the video, pluggo,
card in the top right.
Link thing.
I love how you wave despite the fact we don't have a camera right
I
now.
know, I'm still learning, but
now. Yeah, I think it's R2?
It is R2.
Okay.
I always use R2 to aim in Resident Evil because of this exact reason.
Fire in their hole.
Right. Fuck you. Oh, shit me.
That's alright, he just wanted a pukesy.
Because I can never remember how many of these guys come back. Because you do a little bit of back and forth in this area. So I can never remember like what parts of these, like which of these zombies are either like revived or replaced or however you want to think about it. And so, obviously, now when we played this last time, I went on record to say you will not have enough ammunition to kill all of the beasties.
Yeah,
and we did not finish. We finished with so much ammunition, like it was fucking criminal. We went into the fucking end boss of Resident Evil 2 with like 1,000,000 fucking bullets.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, in this one you genuinely do have to be quite careful because obviously Nemesis will come over and wreck your shit. Dog?
Spoilers? Oh yeah, this is doggo time.
Right. Now then, if I remember rightly, gunpowder A makes bullets.
A is
Number
bullets.
2
B
makes
is
shells.
shotguns. C is grenade rounds. Then there's various. If you mix, so it's C. C is explosive only. Like C and A is flame. C and B is acid. I think mixing C and C together gets you the magnum stuff.
Yes. If it's all C's, then yeah, you get that's magnum.
Yeah, I think we need some shotty.
We absolutely do. I really like this. I really like the gunpowder mechanic. I think it works. I think it works really nicely. It's It means that you're not like it puts a lot more onus on you to be more invested in what your ammunition uses are. You know, like I'm a big fan of the Magnum and the grenade launcher.
As you should be.
But at the same time, because we're going after the Nemesis...
oh, is that the plan, is it?
Other data. Resting room?
Go for resting room, because it says next game there, and with
Okay.
the clearances. Don't matter. Even with unlimited virtual memory cards, you still wind up encountering the 15 block limit of the PS1.
It's, just because old, Smiley is out here, and if we fail, which we might...
Might.
Might.
Bye, doggos.
We'll come back for you once we've got some fucking bullets. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, then. That way goes to the police station.
I think that's onto the next chunk, but I think it's locked. Yeah,
it's locked with a simple lock. Well,
need to
I
pick
am
up-
the master of unlocking.
Yeah. She doesn't unlock it with her fingertips. Wet t-shirt contest.
I remember these water graphics.
Blew your fucking mind.
These were top of the range once.
One's being the operative term.
Okay, here he is. Here he is.
Right, follow.
This is my boy.
Not this one. Although Jill does not help.
No. But then that could be a tagline to the entire Resident Evil series.
Resident Evil 12, Jill continues to not help.
I've got a bad feeling about this, says Jill, hours after danger has occurred. Ah, right, that's another thing this game does.
Yeah, multiple choice things. Choose your own adventure.
Fight or enter. Enter the police station, not the monster. What should we do? What should we do?
We both know what
Fight!
we both know.
Fuck yes!
Both know what you're going to choose. Right.
Alright then, big
How
nuts.
many attempts do you think this is going to take?
Ow, ow, no, 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 no.
No,
Get down, you fuck.
no tentacle porn. That's the one thing with the OG Resi bosses and stuff, is that the boss fights really do amount to basically stand there, shoot them a lot. Are we gonna do a whittling jobby? How are we doing? Oh, still fine. We're still
And
fine.
the problem is, he also has a number of... Ah! He has a number of grabs. So even though I'm in caution, if he grabs me more than
You're
a few
fucked.
times, I'm still fucked anyway.
Oh, without a shadow of doubt.
And I think I might have just...
Oh yeah. That's not a good. That was still good, but if you get grabbed again, you're fucked. And now Jimmy's dead. He cancelled out. I don't think I've seen him do that. Now you're fucked. Yeah. Yeah. It was very optimistic.
Yep, I died.
One more try?
Yeah, let's give it another try. Alright, attempt number whatever.
5.
Ugh, right.
Just do.
I had a couple of goes in the meantime and failed, so
Including the one where he died, pretty fucking early.
yeah, I was quite embarrassed by that one. So hopefully this will be the one.
Yeah, and the moment you start looking a little bit wiggity, that's when you freaking heal. But I genuinely wonder what they're going to do with him. Like, especially with the grabs and stuff.
Well, I mean, as I said, like...
Because I'd love to see... Oh, you're limping. Just take the drugs, Jim. Just take the drugs.
No, I've got one...
Button mashing intensifying. Yeah. This is a... Let's try and complete the game run.
Right!
Now shoot him in the fucking head. Like, a lot. Just stand up. That's not where he is. Fuck your ankles! Ow.
Ah, I have to remember that he's...
Oh, that ain't good.
That Nemesis is left-handed.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it!
What did you just say to yourself? That's not where he is, Jim. Come on. There we are.
Oh, come on.
Oh, check your health. Yeah, heal up. I made you bring all the drugs for a reason.
Oh,
the one time you do a dodge.
Fucking successfully dodge into a wall. Great job, Jim.
He's got to be getting close.
Must be, mate. He must be.
Heal up.
Ah! Fuck you! Fuck you!
You purple-veined pussy who killed us several times without even really trying.
Yes. I think he won on points.
He wins the tournament, but we get to teabag him at the end of the game.